So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill me a series of holes. Now I know you can't really see the top, which is fine, but what I want you to see is the bottom for right now. Hopefully we can get it. And I'm going to turn my spindle on. And I am slowly going to jog and look at the bottom until the tip just comes out of the bottom of the wax. Okay, I've just barely broken through the bottom. Take it up, turn my spindle off. I've got my A-axis on 0. So I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees. I don't know if you can see it. There's my little bitty hole right there where just the tip came out. So I'm going to tell the A-axis, use the MDI line, type A 180 degrees, G0 A 180. So now the small hole is facing up and the side I drilled from is down here. So now what I want to do is jog straight down, and the end result will be when you drill a hole on the bottom, rotate it 180 degrees, you want to finally be able to take the tip of this tool, put it right back in that hole. When you can do that, then you know that you've drilled that hole on the center line of the rotary. So now I've got to try and place this somewhere and try and figure out how I'm going to look, see, and figure out how to do this because the camera is actually in the way. But if you'll notice, the tool is off this way towards the front of the machine, which means when we drilled it we were too far back. So we're going to move it over towards the machine or towards the hole just until the tip will fit back in the hole. And when we do that, we're going to get a Y number here. That tells us how far off we are from that hole. Now since we did a flip, which means we drilled this hole off one side, then when we flipped it over, that hole went past the center line and towards the other direction of the machine. We need to move Y half this distance. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to tell it to go to Y0, which is the location of where we drilled that hole. Then we're going to move Y half the distance, so it'll be Y.2. And then re-0 here. Next step, move over an X and do it again. Now one thing I'll note is right now our A-axis is on 180 degrees. So you can actually move it back up if you want. G0, A0. Get my typing skills going here. We're going to move over off of that hole we just drilled so we can drill another one. Start our spindle. Just till it breaks the bottom surface of the wax. Take it back up. Turn spindle off. A180. You see our holes are off just a little bit. Means we're getting closer to the center line. Okay, that's really close. It's not perfect, but now we're going to move on to the next step.